2023 was a year of listening and action to build public trust in the appraisal profession for the Appraisal Foundation and its boards. Here's a quick recap of what we've been up to. The Board of Trustees embarked on a listening tour to hear directly from stakeholders about their concerns and opportunities to further advance public trust. Trustees put these findings into action throughout the year. In May, the Appraisal Standards Board adopted a new edition of USPAP, including a comprehensive revision of the ethics rule to make it clear that bias and discrimination are prohibited under USPAP. These revisions were the result of work with fair housing experts, federal regulators, and other stakeholders, as well as a series of public exposure drafts proposing these changes. The Board of Trustees Board Structure Work Group recommended several changes, which the full Board of Trustees adopted to the Foundation's governance structure, including the end of direct appointments to the Board of Trustees by outside organizations. The Appraiser Qualifications Board adopted a new edition of the Real Property Appraiser Qualification Criteria, which now requires fair housing as a component of an appraiser's qualifying and continuing education. A new video resource was developed for aspiring appraisers, highlighting the experience of one supervisor and trainee duo in Maryland. And all boards and foundation staff continue to work on the recommendations made by the Biden administration's Property Appraisal and Valuation Equity Task Force report. The Appraiser Qualifications Board approved the first two Practical Applications of Real Estate Appraisal, or PAREA, programs. These simulated training modules allow aspiring appraisers to complete their required experience from home and on their own time. This pathway is now accepted in 47 states across the country. The Appraisal Foundation is continuing to incorporate the goals of its strategic plan, which is known as Vision 2030, into its ongoing activities throughout the year. This year's Vision 2030 projects focused on strengthening relationships with sponsoring organizations, dispelling myths about the Foundation and the formal creation of the Council to Advance Residential Equity, or CARE, a council of fair housing, consumer, and civil rights advocates with an interest in the appraisal profession. Vision 2030 will continue to guide the work of the Foundation as it looks ahead for years to come. None of this work would be possible without the hundreds of amazing organizations that support the Appraisal Foundation. To them, we send our heartfelt thanks. If you want to know more about any of these topics and what else we've been up to, please check out our full annual report at appraisalfoundation.org and look for more from us in 2024 and beyond as we continue to advance the valuation profession and build public trust.